we just sold 8 PSA graded cards on Whatnot. In this video, we'll be going through the whole entire breakdown of how much they paid, how much I profited, how much I paid for the cards. We'll be going through all that, a whole breakdown, so stay tuned for that. If you guys enjoyed, don't forget to comment, subscribe. Yeah, let's get right into it. So first things first, all I want to say is if you're seeing this video, bro, shout out to you, Jake. Jake was in the stream the whole entire time. Shout out to you, Jake, for real. Also, shout out to Jezori. He was in the stream also just spamming, hey, give me more PSAs. I want more PSAs. We need more PSAs. All that stuff. So shout out to him too, because without you guys, low-key, I wouldn't have made that $250 sale. And time limit, it was literally my last day and literally clutched up because of you guys. Also, shout out to Snai RJ as well. I literally hooked him up with a really good deal. Literally a good deal, $40, and I'm gonna show you cards here and I'll go over that as well, but I literally hooked them up with a good deal. It's $40 for 2 cards, and I was like the last thing I needed to be sold. So I was kind of desperate for it, but at the same time I got my $50 bonus, which I was so grateful for. But anyways, enough with them talking and rambling and jumbling and grumbling and whatever. We're gonna get right into it. The cards they bought, how much they paid, how much I profited. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first things first, the first card we sold PSA graded was this PSA 9 Crunch Time Kenny Pickett. Now, funny story, short story, I'm gonna make it quick, okay? Funny story is he joined the stream asking how much I was selling it for, and I was like, originally I'm not selling it. It was supposed to be like a buy a pack, get a chance at the free PSA type card thing. But instead, he was like, I just buy the card. So we went on for like probably a good 20 minutes, half an hour trying to make a deal, because I was trying to find the middle ground so I didn't undersell myself, and then also didn't oversell so he wasn't, spending a lot of money, because I'm all about deals and fairness when it comes to this. So realistically, I think we met in a pretty good middle ground. But anyways, this Crunch Time Kenny Pickett, and if I'm looking down here a lot, I have my notes, I wrote down everything, got everything, okay? So if I'm looking down, not paying attention, just bear with me. But for this Crunch Time PSA 9 Kenny Pickett, he paid $17 exactly. But with commissions and processing fees, I only made a total of $14.69. So now you might be wondering, how much did I pay for this card? Now I paid $10.60 for the card, so I profited $4.09 off of the sale. So thank you, Jake, for your purchase. And you are getting a lot of free gifts, okay? I hope you enjoyed that Jared Goff. All right, and up next, we got these 4 cards that Jezori bought. He bought these 4 cards from me, all PSA. Let me go ahead and show you these cards because I just completely put them down. So he bought this LeBron, he bought this Kenny Pickett, and then he bought this Jackson Hayes on the scope. I don't know why I almost said Halo. And then obviously the laser LaMelo Ball. Now for this LeBron James PSA 9, he paid $13 for this card, where I paid $15.47 for this LeBron card, which means I lost $4.36 on this card. But shout out to you for getting this deal. And this is still on here from when I was supposed to be doing the giveaway thingy, but you know what? Hey, you bought it. It's yours. Up next is this PSA 10 Kenny Pickett. He paid $13 for this card, and I paid $6.81 for this card, which means the card sold at $11.24, which means I profited $4.43 on this Kenny Pickett. Shout out to you for buying this Kenny Pickett. Great card. And he paid $13 for it realistically, but you can sell this on eBay for like $20 and make your money back. So again, a good steal, another good steal. Next up, we got this PSA 10 Jackson Hayes on the scope. He paid $13 for this card, but after commission fees and shipping fees, well, not shipping fees because I didn't pay that, commission fees, I made $11.22. Well, I sold it for $11.22, so I lost out on $1.90. Up next, we got the LaMelo Ball on the laser. Very nice, beautiful card. I'm not gonna lie to you. We're gonna start off this way. I paid $24.03 for this card. He paid a total of $38.42. But after commission fees and processing fees, it sold for $30.79, which means I profited $6.72 on this LaMelo Ball card. Up next, we got Snyder RJ. Well, his last name is Snyder, my bad. Snai RJ. The first card he bought for $15 was this 182 out of 275 Mike Evans. He paid $15 for this card. That's what I had it listed at. But his total order came up to like $20 and 70 something after shipping. Something like that. 57 actually. $20.57. I just looked. But again, I sold the card at $15, and after shipping fees and processing fees, the card sold for $12.90, which means I profited $5.40. And I don't know if I said this or not, but I only paid $7.42 for this card. And last but not least, we have this Tank Dell PSA 10 rookie and this rookie Caleb Williams on the Youthquake. My goodness. So individually, I paid $29.69 for this card. And this Caleb Williams, I paid $12.12 for this. And the card sold at $35.24, which means I lost out on $6.57. These are all the cards that I sold today. Okay, now what you guys are here for is, did I profit? Did I lose? Did I make money? Did I gain money? Did I whatever money? You know what I mean? For all these cards that I have total up here, I paid $119.19. All these cards here on the table, the 8 cards I sold for $127.19, which means I got my money back and I profited $7.93 in total. So I made my money back on top of getting an additional $7 on the cards, which was the goal, was to profit. But like I said earlier in the video, shout out to Sny RJ. If it wasn't for him paying $40 for these 2 cards, which I think I was chasing a little bit because I wanted that $50 bonus so bad, I'm not gonna lie, I basically gave him a really good deal. I mean, this is a $50 card alone, and this is a $20 card. So realistically, this is $70 just these 2 card loan out. So basically, I lost out on $30, but you know what? Make a quick sale, and I got my $50 bonus, which I'm gonna basically add it in. So basically, I made $7.93, but if I'm adding on the bonus, which I'm going to add it on because that was partially, you don't always get bonuses, but I got a bonus, so I'm gonna count it. I really profited $57.93 in that one stream, is technically what I profited for selling these 8 PSA graded cards, realistically. So yeah, it was a great stream. I enjoyed everything about it. Like, that's what streaming is about. That's what interaction is about. I love the sports and card niches. So shout out to every last one of you that purchased from me. You will get a card in the mail as well. If you can't find this, I'm sure you're gonna probably scan the QR code. That's why you're watching this video. But yeah, so shout out to you all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for purchasing. It was a great stream. I plan on getting more slabs so we can have more lit streams like that. Good deals, good times, great vibes. I'm planning on doing that. So stay tuned for those whatnot streams as well. And all these cards will be getting shipped out to you. I got them all packaged. I got the slips for them and everything. So I like to make sure I get all my stuff done and packaged, and they will be shipped out by Monday because everything is closed, and I don't like putting them in the mailboxes because who knows how long it would take for them to check that, and they might wait an extra week for your packs when I get to turn them in, and then they get shipped out the next day or the same day, depending on the time. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, catch you next one. Deuces. Make sure you press the icon in the middle to subscribe. If you want to see the previous video, click the box on the left. If you want to see the playlist, click the box on the right.